The whispering heads in the witch doctor's fridge, the night they screamed out every deadly secret. Listen close. This story comes from a quiet village near Abuja in Nigeria. It starts soft, like a whisper in the wind, but it ends with screams that still echo in the night. If you start reading, you won't stop, because every word pulls you deeper into the darkness. What really happened to those 27 heads? Keep going. The truth waits at the end. In that village, there lived a man known as the greatest herbalist. People came from far places to see him. If sickness held you down, he gave you a potion and you walked again. If bad luck followed you, he burned special leaves and good things came. But behind his kind smile hid a pain no one saw. His only son could not walk. The boy's legs stayed weak from birth. Doctors shook their heads. No cure, they said. The herbalist watched his son crawl on the ground while other children ran and played. It broke something inside him. One hot afternoon, the herbalist went deep into the forest. Trees twisted like angry spirits. He called out for help from the old powers. A voice answered from the shadows. An ancient spirit appeared, tall and thin like smoke. It said, "You want your son to run? Collect heads. Heads from people who die with heavy sorrow in their hearts. Keep them cold in a box of ice. Their pain will give you strength. The more you gather, the stronger your boy becomes." The herbalist stepped back. Fear filled his chest. But that night, his son cried in pain again. The cry pushed him over the edge. He picked up a sharp knife. The hunt began. The first head came from a farmer named John. John lost his land to rich men who stole it with papers and lies. He sat under a tree and drank poison. His body lay still when the herbalist found it before dawn. With shaking hands, he cut off the head. He carried it home like a heavy stone. In his small house, he opened an old fridge in the back. He placed the head inside on a shelf. That night, as rain tapped the roof, a whisper came from the fridge. "Why did you take me? I just wanted peace." The herbalist froze. Sweat ran down his back. But the next day, his son's legs twitched for the first time. A small movement. Hope sparked like fire. Did he stop? No. The whispers called him back for more. What came next pulled him deeper into the nightmare. The second head belonged to a young woman named Mary, only 18 years old. Men from the city tricked her and hurt her bad. She walked to the river and let the water take her. The herbalist waited until dark. He pulled her from the mud. The knife flashed. Back home, Mary's head joined John's in the fridge. Her voice started soft. "My mother waits for me. Give me back." The herbalist covered his ears, but his son stood up that week. Wobbly steps. The village whispered about miracles. The third head was from an old man named Peter. Fire took his wife and children one night. He lived alone after that, until his heart gave out from sadness. The herbalist buried the body quiet, but kept the head. Now 3 voices mixed in the cold air. They talked to each other. "We suffer here," John said. "He uses our pain," Mary added. Peter groaned. "Let us rest." The herbalist locked the door to that room. He told himself it was worth it. His son laughed and played a little. Heads 4 and 5 came quick. A mother named Anna died in birth with her baby still inside. No money for doctors. Her head cried out for the child she never held. Then a teacher named David, shot by thieves on his way home. His voice asked, "Why steal my life twice?" The fridge hummed louder now, like a heartbeat from hell. The boy's legs grew strong. He kicked a ball. The herbalist smiled in the day, but at night, the whispers turned to cries. By 10 heads, the old fridge could not hold them all. He bought a bigger one, white and tall, hidden in the shadows. The voices grew. They shared stories. A boy named Sam who ran from home and starved in the streets. His head begged, "Tell my family I'm sorry." A woman named Grace, beaten by her husband until she ended it all. Her voice sang broken love songs. The herbalist drank strong wine to drown them out, but the power flowed. His son ran like the wind. The village called the herbalist a god among men. What secret did those heads start to uncover? Something dark he hid even from himself. The story turns colder now. Heads 11 through 15 filled the shelves. A pastor named James, who stole from his church and hung from shame. His voice preached warnings. Evil finds its way out. A nurse named Rose, crushed in a bus while saving lives. She whispered, "I healed others. Who heals us?" A soldier named Mike, torn by war. He shouted commands in the dark. A singer named Lisa, who lost her voice to illness. Her songs echoed like ghosts. A beggar named Ben, frozen on cold streets. He pleaded for warmth. The fridge shook some nights, like hands pushed from inside. The herbalist nailed the door shut. He looked thin now, eyes sunk deep. His son joined school, made friends, but the cost weighed heavy. The voices planned in low tones. "We must end this," one said. "He traps us," another agreed. 16 to 20 came in a rush. A doctor named Paul, who killed a patient by mistake and could not forgive himself. A child named Joy, only 10, taken by the same sickness as the boy. Her cry pierced like a knife. A driver named Steve, smashed in a crash. A wife named Helen, abandoned and broken. A farmer named Luke, drowned by floods and despair. 20 heads now. The room smelled of cold death. The herbalist talked back sometimes. "I do this for love," he said. The heads laughed soft. "Love? This is hate." His hands shook as he added more. What happened when the 21st head spoke a name he knew? The end draws near, but not yet. 21 was a student named Kate, who failed everything and jumped from high. Her voice asked endless questions. Why us? Why now? 22, a policeman named Frank, gunned down. He promised justice. 23, a grandmother named Martha, lonely in her last days. She shared old tales. 24, a traitor named Victor, cheated by friends. He counted lost coins in whispers. 25, a dancer named Nina, crippled and forgotten. Her words moved like rhythm. 26 was a father named George, who sold parts of himself to feed his kids, died empty. His voice demanded, "Care for the weak." The herbalist wept alone. His son was healthy, tall, full of life, but the man himself faded like a shadow. The 27th head changed it all. A woman named Sarah. She looked just like his dead wife, same gentle eyes. He found her after she died of a broken heart, alone in her hut. When he cut, her eyes opened one last time. "You did this before," she said. He slammed the fridge, but that night, the voices rose together. Rain pounded the roof like angry fists. Thunder shook the ground. The boy fell sick again, burning hot. The herbalist ran to the room. He threw open the door. The fridge glowed strange. All 27 heads turned, eyes wide, mouths open. They screamed as one. "You did not find us dead. You made us die. Poison in our drinks, knives in the dark, all for your selfish power." The truth exploded out. He had not waited for deaths. He lured them, gave them tea laced with death, tied ropes around necks, pushed some into water, cut heads while hearts still beat faint, all to feed the spirit's hunger for his son. The boy heard from his bed. He dragged himself to the door, saw the heads floating now, free from the shelves. Cold mist filled the air. "Father!" he cried. Tears streamed. The herbalist fell to his knees. "Forgive me. I wanted you to live." The heads swirled around him. "Now you join us," they said. They pulled at his body. He fought, screamed. His skin grew cold, his eyes went blank. The boy watched his father crumple like paper, empty, gone. Morning came. Villagers found the fridge open, heads inside, fresh as new, smiling small smiles. Police took them away. The boy vanished that day, never seen again. The house stands empty now, but on dark nights, whispers come from the wind. 27 voices asking for peace. Moral lesson: true love builds with light, not shadows. Chase power through evil, and it will swallow you whole. Secrets born in blood always rise to scream the truth. Live with a clean heart, or sorrow will claim everything you hold dear.